Hello, everyone. We are live today with Solstice Imaging Inc. and Signature by Dale.
Hello.
So this is really nice because you're going to be my guest today. So I'm excited. You're my very first special. Well, have I joined? No, you're my very first special guest.
Really?
Yes, I've
Very
joined
cool.
spouses before, but I have not hosted anyone. So you're my very first. How fitting.
Hey, I love that.
Oh, we got some visitors. We got Laverne. Hi, how are you? And
Hi, Laverne.
how y'all doing tonight? Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
I have to tell you all about Signature by Dale. She talked a little bit about this on her live. We did her Instagram live earlier today, and she is my very first best friend. We have known each other since we were 3 years old, and we have been super close best friends since then. So
Yep. Yep.
I want to welcome Dale to the platform. Also, she has an amazing, fabulous fashion website on Instagram. I'm going to show your banner right because I have it.
Thank you.
It's at signaturebydale. You're coming out with the website soon. So I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yes.
On your Instagram page, tell us a little bit about your company.
Yes. So I am, first of all, hello, everybody. And thank you for having me, Sunshine. I am a jewelry and accessories business, and I make handcraft my own pieces. I make really special, strong presents pieces. So they all have their own personality, and they're meant to be statement pieces, and they're meant to be staples in your wardrobe. So they're kind of like your little black dress, if you will, your outfit of choice. Instead of going to the mall and all this other stuff, you pull out my pieces, and they give you that same wow factor.
Yeah, I like your statement pieces are amazing. I have been having a little bit of echo. I think some people are saying echo. So what I think I'll do is when I'm speaking, when you're speaking, I'll mute me, and then
Okay,
I'll mute you when I speak. Is that okay?
that sounds good.
I
Yeah.
don't know where the echo's coming from. So you're muted. All right. Oh, I have somebody's joining us. This is my good friend Nash from Hawaii. I met her when we went to visit her congregation down there, and she's been my Facebook buddy forever since then. We keep up with each other's lives. I think she's in California now. Nash, are you in California now? Or are you back in Hawaii? I don't know. Tell me. And then we have some other people here. I think we showed Laverne already. Is that echo a little better? Hopefully it is a little better. All right. Well, we have a wonderful show for us today. The reason why we have Signature by Belle on is I think she's the most fitting person to talk about fashion and glam. She's my glam sister. Always been a big fan of hers. We've been loving on each other for years, and she has some wonderful things that she does on her page. I have commissioned her to do a very special piece. We'll be seeing that once it's all done. She's done some pieces for me before. So today we're going to be talking about some top tips to help you look and feel your best. In our Instagram post that we did earlier, we talked about ways to look your best. I'm going to touch on that a little bit, but we're really going to talk about ways. I'm going to hopefully talk about ways to help you feel your best, especially if it's a down day and you don't feel like being glam and you don't feel like getting ready. But what do you do to kind of get yourself in the mood for it? So I'm actually gonna, Kelly, you let me talk the first time, so I'm gonna do the same thing for you. I'm gonna let you talk and get some of your points out, and then I'm gonna tag in a second. So I'm gonna mute me.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me, Sunshine? Okay. Okay. So, well, Sunshine had her bullet points on my page, and I have my top bullet points. Pretty much because my page is the way it's laid out. You can purchase. I have it where you can purchase different pieces. So you have major accessories and then major earring pieces, like the earrings and necklaces. The necklaces I'm working on very strong right now. Those are my main bold statements, because you can wear them over and over and over again, switching it up. So I like to talk to people about mixing and matching and making sure that you invest for yourself, whether with any platform, no matter who you choose to purchase from, you start to select pieces that speak to you, pieces that make you feel good, make you feel beautiful, pieces that are your signature. When they look at it, they know, oh yeah, that's her. Don't settle for any pieces. Make sure that you love it. Never purchase something if you don't love it. It's a waste of money. Okay, I try to create wow pieces on my page. I want you to fall in love instantly, love at first sight kind of thing. Because typically things have to grow on, people wait for things to grow on them, like they do people. Like, oh, she's nice. And then, maybe a year later, it's like, oh, I just love her to death. But with signature pieces, I want you to go in like, oh my goodness, I love it. With my pieces, you're going to make the faces like you're going, oh, girl, you doing all of that. Okay. So, so I try to piece them together so that you can kind of get a picture for yourself of what you could wear them with. I sell everything you see on my site. So I sell everything from jackets to t-shirts with sayings that speak to you. I sell fedoras. I sell pieces that are customized by you. I sell jackets. I think I mentioned that already. I sell just all kind belts. I sell these very amazing necklaces that are called game changers. I'm trying to think. I sell little rounds for people who don't like big gaudy pieces. My pieces are typically big pieces, but for the most part, you can customize and, let me know whether or not you want the smaller version of what you see or you want what you see. Also, I try to let people know that these pieces can be substitute. Oh, hey, July. These pieces can be substituted by, was that the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, these pieces can substitute for clothing items in your wardrobe. So for me, what I love about it is that you can go into your jewelry stash and you can pick out a whole outfit, just based on your earrings. So it will piece together very well with some basic items you might have in your wardrobe already. A nice skinny jean, everybody mostly has something like that. Everybody has a blouse of some sort, and then you have the earrings that are going to be your wow factor. I have some sitting right in front of me that I can show you as an example. These here are my posh. They're very, very feminine, very, they speak very loudly. Like when you put them up to you, they're gorgeous. They say so much. They're very delicate and dainty. So with my pieces, you have to take care of them, and that is representative of everything I stand for, is taking care of your things so that you can be the best version of yourself, and in turn take really good care of yourself. So those were pretty much my bullet points, were to purchase staples and to mix and match your staples so that they can be a substitute for your little black dress.
Cool. Yeah, I love her pieces because they are the wow factor. And we talked about before, one of the best ways to make sure you look your best and feel your best is to plan out your wardrobe ahead of time and have those statement pieces coordinate with your look. Because if you have those statement pieces going on, it'll pull everything together for you. And so I really like that. I think that tip that we were talking about is, even if you can have a special place in your closet where you can keep that, or in a drawer where you can keep like your emergency stashes. This is where I'm going to go for my statement pieces when I'm not feeling my best. I might not be feeling like top notch or however I want to feel, but I got this, and it's going to help me feel better, and I know exactly where to go. I don't have to look for it, all of those things. So I really, really do like that. Let me
Do you have me? Oh, you had me muted. Okay. So yeah, I like that too, Sunshine. I thank you for that, for saying that. I think that, as women, we spend a lot of time in the mall, frustrated. We spend a lot of time in these little TJ Maxx and Marshalls and all that. And we're constantly looking around us at people who just look like they got their junk together, like, I want to look like her. I want to look like her. And so we spend hours in these stores trying to make it happen. Well, what I love about my pieces is that these are going to look good on you, period, point blank. If you see them and they catch your eye, likely you will love it on yourself. They are pieces that you treat very well, like you treat your items in your closet, and you house them somewhere very, very safe, so that when you pick them up, they give you that wow factor every time. And they are very well taken care of. It's a nice investment. My pieces are very affordable. I, for a long time, have wanted to go up on my prices because of the labor, but I think it's more important to stay at a place where people can enjoy shopping on your page and afford what they are, trying to look into. But yeah, and I think at some point, Sunshine, we were going to discuss complimenting other women, and and those types of things. So whenever you're ready for that, we'll tap into that. Oh, Vern says that is not good because I like all your pieces, and then and then I overspent. Yeah, exactly. What I try to offer, however, is for most pieces this works for. Some pieces I can't do this with, but like jewelry pieces, I can likely do this. It is where you can purchase it and pay later. So it's flex pay is what I try to offer, because who wants to go shopping and they can never buy what they want when they want it? Sometimes your pockets don't agree in the moment. So we put a little deposit down. I get the items to you, as if you purchased it, and then you make those payments that we agreed on. And that way you can go crazy and enjoy yourself on my page. Back to you, Sunshine.
All right. Now I have a question, and this goes with one of my points. When you're thinking about how you construct your pieces, one of my points is to make sure whatever you're wearing is something that you are going to feel comfortable with. That's really important for me. Some people know I have a chronic illness, and so sometimes it is painful for me to even put on some items of clothing, or sometimes it might be I don't have the energy to be able to pull my arm up through a neck hole or something like that. So my question for you is, how do you select you know, what pieces that you put in your collection. I see like your t-shirts and everything that you have, they come with jackets that match and the earrings that match. How do you go about selecting things that are going to be comfortable, or things that are going to look really nice? Your materials, how do you put that collection together? I'm interested about that.
Okay. Yeah. So what I typically do is, I will make sure that I've tried and tested each piece before I forward them to you. If they are not to my standard, I can't sell it to you. So for me, the cotton has to be soft. I don't want it to be a Walmart shirt. It's not gonna, nothing's wrong with Walmart. But if you're coming, if you're coming on, sorry, somebody's trying to chime in. But if you're coming on my page to shop, I want, when it comes to your front door, for you to feel just as excited as when you ordered it. So for me, I enjoy t-shirts that say things that really do define how I feel. For instance, one of my shirts says, "Nope, not today, not today." One of the shirts said, "No, Satan, not today." And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that one. Although that's how we feel, you know what I'm saying? But "Nope, not today" says it all. So everybody's been going ham on that. They love that. And then I have a shirt that also says, hey, what does one of my shirts say? Sunshine, can you scroll up on the feed and see, like, towards the top of the page? Okay, so yeah, there it is. You see all 6 shirts sitting there. So if you click on that, it says, one says, "Sorry." Wait, what does it say, Sunshine? I can't hardly see. Oh, "Sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come." And just,
Sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. Okay. So yeah, just sarcastic sayings that we can relate to. You know, sometimes we don't want to be, most times women don't want to be bothered. Okay. That's just how we are. We're moody, frustrated. We doing things we don't really feel like doing. Exactly, Vern. But it's fun. It's fun to throw one of those on. And, you know, as women, sometimes we don't necessarily want to walk out with just a t-shirt and some jeans. So we might want to throw a jacket on with it. And we might want to throw a game changer on, which is one of those long leather necklaces that I have. It's actually sitting over there, but it's also on my, yeah, there it is, the game changer. That goes with literally everything. Then I have these top hat fedoras, and you know, those are always the icing on the cake of any outfit. So they come in all of these beautiful colors. I've got every color under the sun, even more than I've actually posted. And it just makes you feel complete. These are just pieces that will complete your look, you know. What I love about my feather earrings is that they're so posh. Right now I'm wearing a posh shirt. I'm getting ready to make some earrings for someone with the very same material. This is like a really pretty hot pink, not hot pink, hilarious, blush pink feather. And once I develop that earring, it would just look amazing with this particular shirt that I have on right now. So like I said, there are pieces that go with what you already have.
I said I love the feathers and the leather look too. I'm really excited about that. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, good. All right, so yeah, those are some really good tips. Let's keep the ball rolling with some other tips. I have a saying that I always have, and that's, well, it's a saying that my mom has about looking good and feeling good. And she used to always tell us when we were younger, you know, you can't have messed up hair and messed up makeup and no makeup on your face. For us, we would always have to do kind of like one or the other. Either your hair's got to be done, or you doing a messy look with your hair and you can rock it, but your makeup's on. But she was like, you can't have both. You know, you can't have both where you don't have one versus the other. So I kind of always kind of grew up with that. And I don't always aspire to that all the time. Sometimes I'm looking like no hair done and no makeup done, but I have to kind of choose one or the other. Somebody just she said, Ken, you can unmute both because the noise was on Facebook. Oh, okay. I can unmute both of us. Okay, cool. Can you?
Thanks, Vern.
I think that's okay. No, I'm still hearing the echo.
You are okay.
I'm gonna mute you again. So yeah, to solve that problem, you know, I try to make sure that I hit at least one. Have one thing that I do. So if I can't get my hair together, then I'm gonna get my makeup together. And I try to target maybe something that I could do within 5 minutes for each. So I have a makeup palette. I remembered it this time, Kelly. This is one of our media palettes, and it has everything that you need in here. You can have your face, your eyeliner, your blushes, your lipstick. Let me turn it this way. So all of that's in there. And then they also have a very nice mirror. So I always, and it's really nice and flat. This fits in almost any purse. And I keep this with me. And if I am running late or I feel like, you know, I need to focus on getting to my target first and getting there safely, sometimes I'll leave the house, but I make sure I have this with me. And then in the car, once I've parked and I'm safely at my destination, I can pull this out. It has a full mirror and do my face. Or I can even take this in the bathroom with me if I get to the location and do it. So I can do, I have everything here that I need. It's a 5-minute face. So this is a lifesaver. My second tip for having your hair together all the time is always have a go-to style that you can do in 5 minutes. If you're a curly girl and you can do wash and go, sometimes that wash and go is a 5-minute. Sometimes if you can do a ponytail, that's good. But for me, I love wearing wigs and hair extensions and hair pieces. So I always have 2 wigs on standby. One might be like straight and like kind of body wavy like this one. So all I have to do, yes, Kim, this is cool. It's customizable too. So the good thing about this is you pick the colors that you want to go in there, and then they're refillable, and then you don't have to rebuy this. You just add whichever colors that you want. I love this. Actually, I have 2. I have 2 with my face colors and with this, but if you want, you can put your face colors in with that. But I have a whole contouring palette that I do. Yes, that's cool. So I like to have my 2 wigs. I have my straight one, where all I have to do is kind of rake my fingers through it and it's done. And then I have my like curly one, really curly, and all you need to do is spray that. But I always have kind of like a go-to hairstyle, whether that's a ponytail or something that you know that you can do quickly. And then keep the materials that you need to use those things, like your brush that you need for that, your gel that you need for that, your edge brush that you need for that, in a specific place, so that you have a go-to place, emergency place, if you need to. And then sometimes when I'm on the go, I keep spare bag, like a emergency to go bag in the car. So in the trunk, I have all my stuff too. So I really like that as a tip for always looking and feeling your best.
I love that, Sunshine. Those are so practical, like to make sure that you have those things, and they're sleek. Like the palette that you have is very slim and it's not bulky and annoying and in the way. So you can just put it on, put it in your bag, and it's not a big old cosmetic bag, something quick and easy. I love that. And that is a feminine thing to do too. What you're describing is to make sure that you have key essentials, because those things are really important to how you feel. And that's what we're talking about today. There's times where we all ran out, maybe you had to run out and go to work and you didn't get a chance to wear a fresh face that day. Well, you have it in your pocketbook. You can always get to work, and on break or whatever, you can refresh yourself. So that's important, because I always talk, I think this part is TMI to a point, but this is important to me. When I go use the bathroom, okay, I know that's TMI. And when I'm done and I go wash my hands, I look in the mirror like everybody else. There's a mirror right in front of you. So if you look in the mirror, most times, if you don't feel good about yourself, you're saying, ugh, and you look back down and continue doing what you're doing with your hands, and you walk out. But it messes your mood up. If you wear a fresh face, most days, everybody ain't gonna do that every day, but I think everybody's on the same page of what we're really trying to say is when it matters, which, we know just being around the house, it may not matter all the time, but then you have those days where it does make a difference to go ahead and put a fresh face on. Doesn't mean eyeliner, mascara, the whole kit and caboodle. It doesn't mean that. For me, a fresh face is bronzer. Makes me look like the sun kissed me. A nice gloss with tint, to it, and some blush. I mean, that's a game changer face for me. It wakes me up, and it's kind of respectful to whoever I'm going to be talking to all day. Like if I'm going to be on a Zoom, talking to someone, they can appreciate the fact that you don't look like you just rolled up out of the bed. You know what I mean? So, it's just one of those things where it helps you look and feel your best.
Yes, definitely. I know I had another tip. I think we covered makeup, we covered hair, we covered accessories and wardrobe. Oh, nails. So one of my favorite things to do is to put on some press-on nails. I know everybody's like, press-on nails. People hate press-on nails, but they hate them because they come off. That's why they hate them. We do have some press-on nail glues that don't harm your nails. They stay on pretty much till you take them off, but I don't wear them for a very long time. I'm getting some work done in my house, so we're doing a lot of like digging in boxes and pulling stuff out and packing things in places. And so for right now, I'm not using my nail enhancements, so like my gel nails and things like that. Because if you catch, something on those nails, you can have a problem. And so since I know I'm gonna be doing all that, I don't do that. But then when I go to my live shows and then I'm pointing to my makeup, I want to be pointing to my makeup and people are like, oh, what is that? What is that? So I want to make sure that my nails look okay. And that's a really good thing too for like even nurses who some of them cannot wear nail enhancements, but they still on the weekend want to dress up, and your hands really do frame everything that you're doing. So your eyes are always seeing what your hands are doing. When you look down and you see that your nails are done and they're cute and they match, they match what you got on, you feel good about yourself. So even if that's temporarily, after this, I probably will pop these off and go on about my business. But I really like, having that nice package put together. It helps me feel good about it. So I'm going to mute me and then.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I love when you said that about framing your face. I think it's so important to make those your important go-tos every day. What is going to frame my face? For me, bronzer frames my face. It kind of gives me I ain't bit more been in no sun. Okay, nowhere near any sun. I've been quarantined in this house, but I love the fact that bronzer makes me look like I've been kissed by the sun. So I use Fenty Beauty. I love Fenty Beauty, but I love what Sunshine has. Also, she has beautiful bronzer, affordable bronzers that are beautiful. You have a lot of gorgeous, gorgeous, like I ordered I wish I had brought them up here with me to show everybody, but I bought these nude lips, and I remember you had a segment showing how you know what kind of nudes to purchase based on, like, if you squeeze you showed a tip. I thought it was super cute, but it's almost like what a hickey would look like. you know you look at your skin after it's been suctioned or something like that, squoze or whatever, and you see what that looks like. It's like a blush kind of a color. Well, that's your nude. That's what flesh tone would look really good on your lips. So I took that advice and I purchased 2 of your nude lip glosses. Game changer. Love them. Love them. So those are now my go-tos every day. And it doesn't look like I'm not throwing on a red lipstick or a hot pink lipstick. I'm throwing on a nice neutral, but again, it frames my face. Another thing that frames my face are my eyebrows. Guys, let me tell you, eyebrows, everybody thinks they know how to do it, right? Oh, girl, I got it. Girl, I know how to do my brows. Especially for some reason, women, as we get older, we're so like, we know we got this. We know what we like. We know what we don't like. No, some of us don't know. Okay. The brows need to be on fleek. That's your face. Your brows are your face. And so, have you ever been up close with someone and you see they got these little hairs, and they colored in their brows, but they just look like they don't know what they doing. They just don't know so it is so important to take advantage of YouTube. Check it out on YouTube. I'm also going to be doing some tutorials, showing people how to make brows, like a really nice clean brow look like somebody just took some wax and snatched it right off and no one's touched you at all. Okay, so that's one thing I wanted to share. I'll let Sunshine talk now.
Okay, yes. I'm gonna pull up some of my products on the screen. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Let me check StreamYard. Are they letting me share my screen? Let's see. Chrome tab. I'm hoping you can see it. I'm just gonna click around a little bit. Yep, there it is. So yeah, I have a lot of items that you can purchase. We were talking about brows. I do have a brow collection, lashes and brows, that you guys can take a look at here. We got our lipsticks and our lip glosses online. Got mineral makeup that has that really nice glow, our blushes and our pigments. So go ahead and take a look at the Solstice Imaging Inc. page. In your shopping cart, we have all kinds of different colors. Merlots and reds, peaches and corals, deep pinks, berries, plums, nudes, and fuchsia. So we have a nice little collection. And we changed them up. There's a couple of new nude colors that we're getting in. 4 new nude colors coming up pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to do that in a bit. I'm going to pull Signature by Bells back up. Let me see. Let me stop this stream. And I think we'll talk about the last tip that I had for how to look your best. And that was put on your best asset, which is your smile. I'm going to let Belle talk about that a little bit, and I'm going to chime in later.
Okay. Yeah, love that. So put on your best asset. Wow. Let me tell you, I'll tell you why that means that feels really good to hear. When you go somewhere, when I go somewhere and I enter a room and I see a bunch of long faces, people who act like they don't want to be present, they don't want to be there, but yet they got dressed and they got ready. They don't have anything to give. Why are you here? If you don't have anything to give, give a smile, give a greeting, give a compliment. I think it's so important to compliment another female. A lot of times, if we don't feel good, we are not going to pay it forward, if that makes sense. I think it's so important. Oh, good. You need a brow tutorial? We got you, girl. But I think it's very, very important to, make sure that that we are present when we show up somewhere. Be kind. Be, if you're not in the mood to come, don't. You're not doing anyone a favor by coming and not bringing a smile. As harsh as that may sound sometimes, I really believe that. I believe that it's important to walk in a room and contribute toward the positivity. Giving a compliment to another woman, perhaps you see that this person has put on a whole face, meaning makeup, from eyebrows to eyeshadow to lipstick to blush, the whole kit. We all know how much work that is. That's why a lot of us say, I ain't doing that. You know how we do. I mean, that's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. Okay. But it's an investment in yourself, and you feel great. What she said, you're both doing an awesome job. I'm smiling and listening and watching. Thanks, Kim. That's so cool. But yeah, I think that it's so important for us to, man, I can't say it enough, to contribute. If you're going to be there, if you're not going to be there, sometimes people act like, like they'll invite you over and they'll be like, come on over. We're going to have a girls' night. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And they're ready to, the person they invited is hype about it. They want to go, but then they show up and they're like this, or they're on their cell phone, or outside on the patio talking to somebody else. Why are you here? So sometimes a lot of it has to do with how you feel. If you don't feel good about yourself, learn how to do you. Take some notes, YouTube, take some classes, practice, get your life, get it together, and then show up, and you will feel amazing like everybody else in the room. So that's just one thing that Signature by Belle offers. Solstice Imaging offers. I never realized how much this is amazing, Sunshine, to me, how much I'm realizing we go together. Like, this is a perfect collaboration because of everything you offer and do, and then what my page is offering as well. So we just want to encourage everyone to live your absolute best life every day. It's up to you. Nobody can wake you up and get you dressed. Nobody can wake you up and, put a fresh face on you. That's all you. But the most important thing is that if it matters to you, you know whether or not it matters. Sometimes people say it doesn't matter because they don't know how to do it. And there's a difference. So educating yourself is important. I can remember briefly, growing up, and, I remember seeing someone I hadn't seen in, some years, and all of a sudden they came to the hall. and they just looked so different. But they weren't so different. It was just they had makeup and a fresh haircut. They had a new look. And I was like, oh, she bad. Oh, she bad. And I'm just trying to figure out, oh, how can I be down? I didn't know nothing about that. I wasn't into that at all at that point. But she made me want to go get my life, figure out what looks good on Kelly, how to do my makeup. You know, Kim says you feel good when you walk taller. You command the room when you look good, girl. Yes. Your hair done, nails look good, makeup, nice outfit, and kind heart and a smile. Yes. Yes. And then sometimes even then, Kim, you're going to get some people who can't appreciate that. They cannot. But the key is it's okay. Smile anyway, hug them anyway, and keep it moving, because they're just not there yet. And that's okay. So I could talk on this subject forever, but I'm going to pass the torch back to Sunshine. And there you go.
Yeah, I think it's really important to look good for yourself, like you said, and be present, but also to look good for those around us. Kim and I used to work together at Julian High School. And one thing you can say about the Julian High School counseling department, oh my goodness, when we walked in a room, and we used to all walk together. You know how on those on those Mean Girls, we didn't do it like Mean Girls, but on the Mean Girl movies where everybody walks down the hall at the same time, all of us as a counseling team walked in to the gym room or the auditorium. We walked in together. We all looked good. And the kids really, appreciated that about us. It gave them something to look forward to. It helped us feel good. It gave them something to aspire to. Gave us something to aspire to, because I want to see what Kim gonna wear when she come in the office. She want to see what we gonna wear. We just kind of helped encourage each other, because it was a really challenging situation there. We dealt with a lot of crisis situations, and sometimes, when you're going through a lot, it can be really difficult, but you can't always control the situation that you're in, but you can control how you respond to the situation. And because we had young girls looking at us, and we ran a girls mentoring group, we had to be careful about the message that we're sending to those young women. And so it became a priority for us to make sure that we walk the talk, and we did what we had to do. Sometimes that could mean that you have to be, careful about what you wear or what you do. You have to be careful about, another good tip is, like you were talking about, being present. Sometimes if I know I'm gonna have a day where I'm in a lot of pain, I don't like taking a lot of medicine. But if I know I have to perform and it's someone's depending on me, then I might have to take the pain relievers that day. I might have to take my medicines that day, just to be able to get through it. I don't like taking a lot of medicines if I don't have to, because I already have to take a lot. But sometimes I have to do that. If I know I have to perform that day and I didn't get a chance to have breakfast, I have granola bars in my car. I always have Ensure on standby. But I'm going to do the things that I need to do to be happy and be there and be present. If I know I'm going to be in a situation that's uncomfortable, I'm going to make sure the day before I think about what kinds of clothes are going to make me feel comfortable. I'm not going to be able to wear something itchy and I'll be irritated with it all day, and then I'll be irritated with you all day. You have to sometimes think about these things in advance so that you can, be present. And then if all else fails and you just having the absolute worst day, there's nothing you can do. Like you said, just smile and then take the pressure off of you and give to someone else. Ask that another person how their day is, like you were saying. Ask them, is it something that you can do for them? And what I always like to say is, when you let that inner beauty that you have kind of like shine through, that's what people remember about you more so than what you have on, what your hairstyle is, if you have on makeup. if you are a kind person, if you, really do care about other people, I think that really does come through. And I know Kim put this up here. She said, absolutely, Sunshine, you're the best inside and out. Oh, I thank you. I thank you. And Kim is the same way. Kim is the same way. And then Vern said, yes, because people are watching you. You would be surprised at how much people are watching you. I think we were talking about this on Kelly's page earlier, that sometimes there's a lot of glam shaming, GLAM shaming, where people who go through the extra effort to put themselves together get shamed by other people because people think that you're vapid. They think that you're all into yourself. You don't care about other people. You walk in, you feeling good about yourself for yourself, and they want to tear you down. So a lot of people do that. And, that just happens. It comes with the territory. But, when you are, they still have to admit, my mom used to always say, when you thought about, you talked about, right? You're giving something to the community. You're giving something back. So, the more we help and upbuild each other, the better we'll all be for it. So, those are the things that I think that matters. I'm going to hand it back over to Bill, and then we'll end out, our session today.
Yeah. Oh, I'm loving this. This is why I'm excited about what we're going to be doing soon, which is we're going to be doing a Zoom, kind of like the Reel, where, it gives all of us a platform to get on and express ourselves like Sunshine and I are doing right now. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has something that they want to say. And I think it's so important to have platforms, where we are really inspiring one another, encouraging one another, keeping things 100, as they say, and real, but being able to do that, looking our best and feeling our best, being in a room full of beautiful women who are confident and who speak well, eloquently, and who want to express themselves. So you're all invited. We'll definitely be, coming back and discussing that further as far as the details on how we're going to go about doing that. But again, it's going to be via Zoom. And, I was also going to mention, so, oh my God, this is like a shut up in my bones. It's dying to say this. So we all like ratchet TV for some reason. Okay, women, I don't get us. Okay, we like drama. Okay, we like drama. We want to see what's happening over here. What they talking about? Yeah. I mean, we want our face twisted all up. We want to be all up in the business. Okay, so when I thought of drama, I thought of like these women that we end up watching. I don't watch this stuff no more. That's number one. Okay. So it's probably been some years, and I'm not even joking, because my husband was like, okay, you cannot watch. You become who you watch. Okay. And I'm from Chicago, and we're just like, we're already very expressive in Chicago. Okay. We express ourselves. We tell you like a TIT is. Okay, and we got the neck rolling in the whole nine. Okay, so I haven't lived in Chicago since I was 19, and I'm 42 now. So, but I am who I am, and that's what it is. So I have to work on that. So I'm saying all that to say that sometimes we watch TV and we watch people who don't help. I don't need to be watching Tamar Braxton. Come on, y'all. Now, who already knows where I'm going with this? I don't need to watch Housewives of Atlanta. They all sitting there ready to throw down. For what? For what? This is what the platform that we are on is going to take you in a totally different direction. We gonna back that up. We gonna back that up. We are going to celebrate goodness. Being a beautiful woman from the inside out, being that capable wife, if you are a wife, as Proverbs 31, I think it's, Proverbs 31 says, being a good friend, being a good person. Um, we're going to celebrate goodness. We're going to talk about things that irritate us. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I'm so excited because this gets everyone talking. This gets everyone, expressing themselves, and we'll start to strip off some of that negative that we all have. We all have it, and we'll start to find ourselves being fine-tuned and flourishing and evolving into something beautiful, even more beautiful than we feel that we are currently. We can all grow. We all have room for it. So I look forward to it. I want to thank Sunshine so much for having me on. I had a ball on Solstice Beauty Facebook page. And with that, I'm going to forward this back to you.
Yes, it's so natural because we've been friends forever. This is like how our slumber parties were when we were kids. So I thank you for coming on with me. She's always been really supportive of me day one all the way to now. Even when I got married again, she flew halfway across the world just so she could be at my wedding, and just always been an encouragement to me. So I get to share my friend with you guys today. So I'm really excited about that. We talked about some tips that we use ourselves to help us feel good and look good, even on days when we feel like we don't have the energy, we don't have the resources, we don't have the time, we're in pain. What things do we do to, help us to show up, be there, always try to put your best foot forward. Shower, put on that perfume that makes you smell good, and get in your mindset, and all of that are things that we've been talking about. Belle is an esthetician. I'm a cosmetologist. So, we've been beauty day one, but I think what really drew me to Belle and what drew her to me was the personality inside. We even from when we were 3 and 4 years old, we would always run up to somebody, meet them, and say, hey, let's be friends. And, like we were saying, it's just that easy for us to do that as adult women. We just need to create the spaces where we can do that, learn from each other, grow from each other, have some of your goodness rub off on me. And we had a couple more comments, and then after that, we're going to in the evening. Fern says love and light. Yep, it's all going to be about love and light. How we can enlighten ourselves and other people and love on each other. I think that's perfect. I think that was perfect what you said. And then Miss Kim, she says, so nice meeting you, Kelly. She learned so much. She is just a sweetheart. And then I'm going to put both of our mics on, even though you're going to hear some echo, but we're going to echo on out of here. If there are no last minute comments.
Yeah. I absolutely loved meeting you, Kim. I absolutely love talking with you all the time, Empress. Thank you guys so very much for hanging in there with us. And please spread the love. Let everybody know about what we're trying to do. And hopefully everybody wants to be a part of this, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think that you guys are going to really enjoy it.
All righty. So if no other questions, we're going to end it. And this is Sunshine reminding you to keep shining. Bye-bye.
Bye.